welcome back to the channel and a full car. So M's currently got a wheel, we got wheels in the back, we got tyres in the back. Once again, Focus is a practical car, it's an everyday car. So we are now currently on our way to Malvern Tyres. We used to use a Mate, but before we used a Mate, we used this place because they don't scratch wheels, which is very important because these are brand new alloys. So if any scratches are made, I'm going to be furious. You can see we've got about 9 minutes left. So when we arrive there, I'll show you exactly what the wheels look like and just a bit more info. Currently are on 18-inch alloy wheels, going to go up to 19-inch, which is scary. Obviously a few cons with that being the profile of the tyre is going to be a bit lower, which is good, but it gets stiffer. So Focus is stiff as it is, never mind having like 19s and lower profile. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna have some lower profile tyres. I'm expecting it to be a bit stiffer. The speedo shouldn't go out by that much, and if it does, we can correct it with some coding. It's not a problem. Anyway, I'll give you a full breakdown on the wheels and the tyres when we arrive at Malvern Tyres. Okay, we've emptied the back. Load of stuff there. Malvern Tyres. So just getting fitted now. Shouldn't take too long. But aired out because yeah, sick. Yeah, I'll give you more info on the tyres in a second when they're fitted. You see a glimpse of the wheels behind me. I'm not going to show you just yet. We're going to go home. I need to clean them, and then I can show you obviously the wheels and the tyres, the sizes and everything like that, and then we can get them on. Hopefully they fit. Okay, we have arrived home, but it has actually started to like drizzle. So what I'm going to do, change these wheels over and have a quick look and see if they actually fit. That's the only thing I'm worried about. They'll fit normally, but will it tuck? Bang! Voila! Come on. It's gonna be tight. Damn, that's wide. All right, one side done. Get off. To be fair, for 19s, they're actually not that bad, weight-wise. That's got to be possibly the quickest I've ever changed tyres from wheels in my life. These are so wide. I'm actually second. I don't think this is going to tuck. Or if it does, it's going to be bloody tight. Ignore these. They're rusty. I've got some new ones on the way. These are cheap eBay things, and yeah, I'm not impressed. So don't worry. Obviously, we got to clean the tyre, clean the wheel still, put tyre shine on, but we'll do that when we do like a full cleaning video. All right, that made me work up a sweat. What we're gonna do is, it's so busy around here, like so many people are parked around my house for some reason. We're gonna go to a different road down there where we've got much more space. I haven't aired it out or done anything yet, so everything that we see we're gonna see at the same time. So let me get going. Ignore the sweat. That was fast, and let's go see if this will tuck. All right, we're at the place. I drove here at the highest height, so I haven't even gone to ride height yet. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna load it up on my phone, and then we can go all the way from as high as possible to air out. This is what it's like at the moment. Looks obviously very high. So we're connected here, 120 PSI. So if we drop it down to, that's ride height, about 77 PSI. So it's quite nice. The wheels look ridiculously clean compared to the body. And now if we just drop it a bit more, oh my god, look how close this is. What? Oh my god, it's basically tucking rim. Oh. And what about the back? I should probably air up the front a bit. So that's the front. Oh my god. It tucks. Oh my god. What is this? What have I created? But you are not. Oh my god. Can you see how close the rim is? What? Nah. It fits. And it looks insane. Look at this angle, bro. Oh my God, this is mine, bro. This is my car. What? No. Oh, what the hell? There's a car coming through. Holy crap. Right, so next up, obviously, we need to drive it and see how it drives compared to, you know, 18s and higher profile tires. But that's mad. Obviously, the wheels are so clean. It looks wrong, doesn't it? Because like the wheels are super clean and the body's just not. But I love the fact the silver's brighter than the silver on the car. I had that with the OEM wheels and it looks insane. So happy with that. And obviously the bodywork's filthy, so just allow it for a minute. But wow. The wheel bolts, obviously we're going to change them. Don't worry about that. Obviously there's these like little nipple things all over the edge of the tire, and obviously the lube and just filthy in general. I will be cleaning obviously all of that. But I want to do like a whole dedicated cleaning video. I need to do the seats and the inside in like a full detailing video, so just keep your eyes out for that. But wow. Right, let's move on. Let's go back in the Focus. Let's go drive it around for a bit and I'll give you my honest thoughts on 19s. Never driven on 19s, never driven on 35 profile tires, so crazy, man. All right, I know we're meant to be speaking about how the drive is like on 19s, but there's been a change of plan. It's been a couple of days. I went away for a little bit to try and obviously drive the car and get a little feel and give my honest opinion on what the difference is between 18s and 19s, which I have. It is a couple of days later, but we had the new wheel nuts arrive and I thought, you know what, it's time. So put the new wheel nuts on. I've cleaned the tires, put tire shine on, cleaned the wheels, and they look insane. So let me quickly park up and show you what we're dealing with. You guys are not ready for this, man. Are you ready? You're not, but are you ready? Oh my goodness. So obviously I've given the face of the wheels a quick clean. There's still a load of brake dust inside the inside, obviously, where I've been driving, but I just wanted to freshen it up. So I've cleaned the tires, I've given them a quick lick of tire shine, but these are the new wheel nuts. Now I don't know if I'm a fan, because if you go down here you can actually see the wheel stud, so they're like all the way through, but that, like, from this angle it looks all right. Once again, looks really cool. Oh my God, I just cleaned those tires just to make them like pop a bit more, and my God, has it done exactly what I wanted. I'm still looking at this car and going, there's no way, bro. There's no way this is mine. Like here, looks all right. And then bam, there she is. Oh my God. It's the only thing that I can say. Right, what we'll do is we'll head back in the car now and we'll talk about what the ride is like on 19s compared to 18s. We're gonna go down the twisties because that's the only place I haven't driven on the new tires and wheels. I'm not gonna be going like ridiculously fast or anything like that, purely because they're still new tires, but also they're not the greatest tires. So let me explain myself. So we're currently on some Focus RS style wheels, which are 19-inch ET45. So if you know Focuses, the standard wheels are about ET55, so they sit 10 mil further out the new wheel. That's not a problem. Obviously you can see we got the fitment calculated perfectly, but the problem with that is when you got a 19-inch rim with 8J and it's 10 mil further out, you can't put standard tire sizes on because it just won't fit. Now, you might be turning around and say, well, just put a normal size tire, don't stretch it. Yeah, that's fine, but then I wouldn't run spacers. And then if I didn't run spacers, it would look too far in, which is not what I'm going for. I'm trying to get like the perfect fitment while still getting, you know, some decent level of grip. But that's what we got. We got some cheap budget Accelera tires. I did have a look at the time. I was trying to get tires as quick as possible. The best I saw there was like Falcon. That was a pretty good brand. Nankan's the other brand that supply this size, but the tire size I'm after is a 215/35/19. Now that is such a weird tire size. You know, you get 205/35/19s, you get 225/35/19s. 225/35/19s are a really common tire actually, and you get the big brands like Toyo, Michelin, and all them guys. They end up doing tire sizes, but the trouble is they don't do 215. So I just wanted tires as quick as possible, and I ended up with the Acceleras. They don't look too great, but they don't look too bad. I mean, they're just a budget tire, right? So yeah, it's not the greatest, but at the end of the day, I've got to look at what this car is used for. This car is sat on the motorway day in, day out. It's a daily driver. As long as it looks cool and the tires have some good level of grip, I'm all right with that. More about like 19-inch, lower profile, right? I see so many people on the Focus Owners Club saying going from 17 to 18-inch is a nightmare. You can feel every bump in the road. Now, I personally haven't driven on 17-inch wheels in the Focus, so I can't really comment. But going from 18 to 19, yeah, it's a bit stiffer, and especially if you're on air suspension, which is naturally just stiff, you do tend to feel a lot more, but it's not night and day difference. Like if you put these wheels on and told me to drive and I didn't know about it, I probably would just think maybe I've got the pressures too high on the suspension, but that's about it. Like I wouldn't be able to tell. Honestly, there's no problem. So I guess it's just like the normal things, right? Low profile tires tend to, you need to avoid potholes because you can, especially if you're stretched, tend to debead or bulge a tire or anything like that. Now, this is all stuff you take at your own risk, right? If you're planning on stretching tires, if you're planning on running super low profile tires, now I am aware, by the way, there is lower profile tires. You can get like 25 sidewalls and you can stretch them even further. That's fine. But for me, I just wanted something that was obviously going to get the fitment that I really wanted, but then also, is able to give me some sort of grip. These tires have got probably the worst reviews I've ever seen, and I don't think they're as bad as people say. When you're comparing them to the likes of Michelin, Goodyear, all the people at the top, then, Continental, then you get, obviously there's going to be a massive difference. There's a like 200-pounder tire, and these are like 300 or 4. So it's like, what are you expecting here? So yeah, they're doing the job. Like, I'm just going to go down the twisties now because that's the only place I haven't really pushed it. I'm not going to push it, as I said, they're still pretty new. But the only thing I've noticed from going from a 235 width tire to a 215 is like steering response. Now, I don't think that is directly related to that. I think the tracking's probably just minor out, maybe. Like it just feels like it doesn't want to turn in as quickly. Like there's a lot of, I can move the wheel a lot more before it actually turns. So I think the tracking probably needs to be adjusted a little bit. At the moment, the tracking's not majorly out. It's just like that initial steering response isn't too great. But like I said, I don't know. I've never gone up and gone up a wheel size and noticed the tracking going out. I'm not too sure. If you guys have any information on that, obviously leave it down below. But I probably will end up getting it at least checked anyway. But other than that, it's great. Everything, it just feels like a more on the road, like I can feel everything on the road a bit better. Not through the steering wheel. The electric steering on the Focus tends to dull a lot of that stuff anyway, which is a shame really, but there's nothing you can do about that. But I can feel in the floor, like on different tarmacs and feeling different bumps and stuff. It is a nicer feeling, but the main reason I upgraded these wheels was purely for the fitment, for the looks on the outside. This car is not a performance car at the end of the day. It's a 1.6 diesel Focus. It's all about looking good with this car and being able to drive it. It is super reliable for what it is. I'm super happy with the wheels, super happy with like the lug nuts and everything like that. And we'll see how they go. Lug nuts with me are hit or miss. Sometimes they start off really great, and then all of a sudden, when you do them up once, you chip the paint and they just corrode. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that these ones don't corrode, but that's just something you just have to wait for over time. And just as if it was on cue, it started to rain. God damn it. Look at those clouds, it's gonna pour down. Anyway guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed. It's a great day when you get new wheels. But yeah, if there is any tyre suggestions, like decent tyres for this size, then let me know. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.